As you're heading into the Great Smoky Mountains, chances are, we do want to welcome you and remind you that you'll need to be patient. It's one of the busiest times of the year here in the Great Smoky Mountains. So you'll find backups and slowdowns on the parkway, also on Winfield Dunn Road, even at the entrance to 407. That's the 407 exit, I should say, to 66. So you'll need to use some patience around Dollywood as well, and pretty much about everywhere. Then, of course, on Friday, around the malls, around Tanger, and all the other great shopping places we have here in the Smoky Mountains. Look for some seasonal road closings in the Smoky Mountains, including Klingman's Dome Road. That's going to close on November 30th for the winter season. Also, Little Greenbrier Road next Monday. Rich Mountain Road already closed November 11th, and the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail on, again, November 25th. That's a look at the roads. Now let's see what Kira and Savannah are up to today.
Hello, it's Kira and Savannah with Mountain Fun Life, and today we're here with Kenneth at Shadrack's Christmas Wonderland in Sevierville, Tennessee. And Kenneth, what are they going to expect going through the light show?
A lot. I mean, it's really fun and enjoyable. The kids love it. We have a display show that is the 12 Days theme, and then after that you enter to our sync show, which all the lights are synchronized to music, and we also have a 300-foot long tunnel that you can drive through. It's really enjoyable. Everybody really enjoys it. They can listen to it, watch it. It's a fun thing to get out and do.
Awesome. Well, so what days of the week is this place open?
We're open 7 days a week. It don't matter if it's raining or if it's snowing or anything. We're open up constantly until January the 5th.
What do you think is the best time for customers to come here?
The best time to get through would be coming through a Sunday through Thursday. It'll be easier to get in. Our weekends are always packed. So to get through and get in quicker, it would be easier to come through the week.
Gotcha. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Kenneth.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
It's Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel with Rich Haley and Jim Johnson and Brad Lovett. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy. It's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and as a kid, this was one of my big anticipation days because I wanted to see on the Wednesday, the day before, in other words, tomorrow, they would come out in the newspaper, which was a piece of paper that they would put news items on in the old days. Anyway, they would announce the parade lineup for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And my dad would cut it out and glue it to cardboard, so when we would go to the parade in New York, I'd have it. So this was the day I can't stand it anymore because I had to know which balloons were going to be in. And I get to the point where, you know, I'm full of anticipation. Now I'm still excited about Thanksgiving.
What was your favorite balloon back in the day?
Underdog.
Me too!
Underdog.
I loved Underdog. He was my favorite.
Because he looked like he was in the right pose. See, when they had, like, you know, Bullwinkle and he's floating like this, it looked silly, and all the other ones, Popeye with his hands down on his side, it looked silly. But Underdog, the character could fly, the balloon could fly, it made total sense.
That's great.
I walked out into the middle of the street on Central Park West and took a picture of the stomach of Underdog, you know, before the cops shooed me back to my dad.
How fun was that?
Yeah. Anyway, all right, there you go. There's my Thanksgiving story, everybody.
That's fun.
There is no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Oh, I love that shit.
Wally Cox did the voice.
Yes.
Oh, so good. All right, Brad, what else we got going on?
Well, we're going to get all ready for Thanksgiving. A lot of the visitors already here, and the ones who aren't here are on their way.
Welcome, welcome.
We do want to welcome you.
Yes.
And some things happening include the Thanksgiving Craft Show that starts tomorrow at the Gatlinburg Convention Center. And you want to join the folks in downtown Gatlinburg at the Convention Center for that annual special event craft show. That's one coming up for Thanksgiving. Then right after that, there's the Christmas craft show. That's next Monday, December 2nd, after the Thanksgiving craft show ends on Sunday.
Do they even move out the Thanksgiving crafts? I mean,
Friday weekend, we urge you to use a little caution on the roadways. And
there's still time to buy some shin guards at the sporting goods stores.
if you want to do that. Bass Pro Shops, you can stop there on your way. I think they're going to have some Black Friday deals there as well. And also tomorrow, Gatlinburg Festival of Trees, and that benefits the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Very nice.
And also a Knoxville Fantasy of Trees. Now, they have a VIP night tonight, is that what I understand?
Yeah, I used to, when we used to do a lot of promotions with Children's Hospital back in my past, and they would get to come to this thing on the Tuesday night, the preview night. So it's like a gala, people dress up and they have live music and you pay extra for the ticket. It's more of a party because they had a mashed potato bar in martini glasses. So that's the most thing. That's the one thing I remember. They had mashed potatoes in martini glasses and you can put anything you want on top. But that's the VIP party. And then tomorrow, when it opens to the general public and stays open through Thanksgiving weekend, you just pay and you go in, you see all the beautiful trees. And I love the gingerbread houses. It was always my favorite part. And they have Santa Claus there. And a lot of my singing and dancing friends will perform. Like the Aldridge Ballet goes. They do a little bit of Nutcracker. Catherine Payton, who's a beautiful singer, will be having her students sing at Fantasy Trees.
I see.
And she'll sing herself, too.
Now, do you do your part in the Nutcracker when you do your thing with your...
No, they have the actual legitimate ballerinas go and do the Clara dance or do the sugar plum dance. No, my part was, in fact, I'm still a little sore from falling down this past weekend. But I fell down on cue, and it worked out just fine.
That's because that's the kind of guy you are.
Yes.
That's right. Now, after you finish your turkey, you'll want to check this out at Titanic Museum Attraction. They're going to have fireworks. They do this every year.
On Thanksgiving night.
On Thanksgiving night, about 7 o'clock, and it's at the attraction. It's on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
You can't miss it. It's the one with fireworks coming out of it.
Yeah, and the only boat on the Parkway. And we'll kick off the holiday season at Titanic Museum Attraction. A special night heralds the arrival of the new holiday season in the Great Smoky Mountains. The lives and legacies of all those who sailed on the RMS Titanic will be honored and glorified with that special tribute.
Very nice. Well, and this has turned into a thing where I think Mary puts on a show. She's a show person. She knows how to put on a show.
Well, certainly.
So one year she had like fake snow falling or something like that, or maybe it was she got a snow gun and blew that out.
They're doing guaranteed snow, as I recall.
Okay, yeah, because Mary knows what she's doing.
Certainly.
And so if it says Titanic on it, just go. It's going to be good. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. We've got money that you can save. We've got savings that you can have at our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals. You save the money. You keep more money to spend on good stuff when you call us at 865-978-1152. We'll be back with more coming right up. This is Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy, and today we get to talk to my good friend David Aldridge, who is the Chief Meteorologist of Captain Accurate Weather, serving all of, actually, you can give me a forecast for anywhere in the world, but mainly East Tennessee.
It's good to be here.
Thank you.
I shouldn't have dressed so elaborately.
Well, you can't help it.
Well, I was going to say, the tie, I should be a little more casual. I'm in the mountains after all.
And I'm looking at you thinking, I could have dressed nicer. I have TV clothes.
I do have TV clothes. I'm thinking you need to sell these shirts. You can make a mint just selling the Mountain Fun Life. But no, it's so good to be here.
Thank you.
The mountains have a very special place for me and my family. Yeah. We love coming to the Smokies. So if you're just watching us from a cabin in some place high above, and you're thinking, what do I need to get into? There's so many activities you can do.
Sure.
Of course, the natural ones, of course, doing some hiking.
Yeah.
I have fond memories of doing quite a bit of that. We even on the low end of difficulty, you could do the Klingman's Dome.
Right.
You could do that, slowly up a path.
Yeah, and
with
some of
it.
the waterfall hikes are nice.
Love that.
Yeah.
But what I love about the Smokies is the fact this time of year, now that we're moving out of Halloween and into the Christmas season.
Oh yeah, the chill is in the air.
Yes, the chill is in the air, but suddenly you say goodbye to the pumpkins at Dollywood and you start to see more Christmas lights.
Exactly.
That's something to look forward
They
to.
do the big flip from Great Pumpkin Luminites and the Harvest Festival. I think they're maybe dark for a day, and then it's Smoky Mountain Christmas. Here we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
But boy, I tell you, there's so many things. Our family, I have 2 daughters. They love Ripley's Aquarium.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We love Anarchista.
Yeah. A lot of these places that you're mentioning, especially the outdoor, like you want to go to Dollywood on a nice day, you want to go up to Anarchista on a nice day, they're weather dependent, and I bet your family always is prepared.
Sometimes they listen. Sometimes they
Visit a national park in the country, and part of that is because it's free admission, which is rare, as you know from travel. I think we're going to film that where Kira has to learn how to ski because she's never done it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how you learn your threshold.
Yes.
If somebody falls and gets back up, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody who says I'm done after one fall, then it's probably not your thing. And if you've done water skiing, it's a very different thing than snow skiing. Very different.
I'm fine with the tubing where they tow you behind a boat on a tube. I can do that.
You can do that.
I think there is some version of snow tubing, right?
Oh,
Where
sure.
You
Up
just
at Ober, they've lots of tubing.
you just slide down a hill on a
That's
tube.
a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
But Winterfest, I was doing some checking. Pigeon Forge starts November 22nd.
Yep.
They'll have their Winterfest, and of course it's the partnership with the 3 cities.
Yes.
Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. This is the magical time to be here.
Oh yeah, I mean my friend Santa Claus is very busy this time of year. He pops up doing book signings, and I'll have to introduce you to him. He's awesome.
He's awesome.
Well, we've had him on the show a couple of times. David Aldridge, you are fantastic. What I need to do is have you on again to talk more because you've got stuff to announce and things to talk about, right?
I do.
So, all right, David Aldridge, Captain Accurate Weather. Best way to find you online?
Is Facebook.
Okay.
Aldrich Weather.
Okay.
I'm also at CaptainAccurate.com.
Oh.
A nickname I did not give myself.
No, one of your fans did
One of
that.
my fans.
And the podcast is?
Podcast can be found on iTunes, can be found on Stitcher, can be found on LipSync and SoundCloud.
All the bigs.
All the big ones.
Let me hook you up with a couple
And
more.
it's-
You want to be on any pod and Podbean, but I'll work on that.
I'll do
with you
that.
off the
And
air.
it's Captain Accurate Weather on podcast.
All right. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate. You're going to have some big announcements next time I see you, right?
Absolutely.
All right. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Look up David Aldridge, Captain Accurate Weather. I'm Frank Murphy. We'll be right back with more after this.
Whether you've had an automobile accident or someone in your family has been affected by another person's negligence, your case deserves to be heard. Marcos Garza will fight for your rights. The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Good morning. Welcome back to Morning in the Mountains. I'm Brad Levitt. Before we get on with the rest of the show, we've got just a quick look at the weather forecast today. Temperatures near the attractions, Dollywood, the Island, and all the Pigeon Forge attractions, and Gatlinburg. We're going to look at temperatures in the upper 50s, even low 60s today. But there's a chance of a shower sometime today, and that's pretty typical for this time of year in the Smoky Mountains. 43 will be the low. And remember, as you go up in elevation, you still can have some very different temperatures, so you'll want to layer up and protect yourself from the cold if you're heading up to the mountains. And that's a look at the weather forecast. Now more of the show. I'm Brad Levitt with Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel.
How do we turn moments into memories? Those moments where the right people are right beside you. And the anticipation of reaching the top makes you feel like a kid again, where the only arguments are who goes first, and trying something new never gets old. Visit us at Anarchista, where there's magic in the mountains.
This is Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy, joined by Rich Haley, Jim Johnson, and Brad Levitt. And this is one of my favorite weeks of the year because it's a 3-day work week. I mean, we get to come and play. I consider this play. Yeah. But it's my whole life. I've always looked forward to that Thanksgiving week. It's just been fun.
I love
Something
Thanksgiving.
special about it. You
Makes
know?
me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish all national holidays were on Thursdays.
I wish they all had turkey.
There you go. Well, they can.
Yep.
Nothing says you can't have Valentine's turkey and President's Day turkey and 4th of July turkey. I mean, it's a year-round treat.
Well, Jennifer will sometimes cook a turkey breast during the year, and we'll have leftovers whenever we want, even though it's nowhere near Thanksgiving.
Well, we usually have Christmas and Thanksgiving are the two big turkey days, but it's my favorite. I love it.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, if you're coming to town, we do want to welcome you to the Great Smoky Mountains. A lot of things going on, places to eat, things to do. You can hit Dollywood on Thanksgiving Day and walk off some of that turkey.
Yeah.
Take those 10,000 steps, and there's a map at Dollywood that tells you how to take those 10,000 steps.
But you're going to end up buying cinnamon bread, probably.
Well, you probably could do that.
Or funnel cake, or
Well, I'm just doing the official health thing, walk off the turkey.
I
but,
understand. But this time of year is when I want the cinnamon bread. I'm okay. I don't need it this summer, but when there's a chill in the air, something about the cinnamon bread makes me want it.
It's that smell when you walk in there.
Yeah.
Cinnamon just pops you in the face. You're just like,
And you've got plenty of time to stand there and smell it while you're waiting in line.
oh my gosh. Yeah, because they do that because you'll actually want more than one thing. It's like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that.
Exactly.
So you can go there, and then Thursday night, Thanksgiving night, at the Titanic Museum attraction, they're going to have the fireworks. They do that every year. Mm-hmm. So you'll welcome in the holiday season for that. I like the concept of Friendsgiving, and that's where I think the original I think it came from a TV show, but originally the idea is you have Thanksgiving with your friends before you have it with your family.
Right. Or if in the TV situation, they had all moved away from their mom and dad, so they would have Friendsgiving, and that the friends became the de facto family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we have a couple of events, Friendsgiving events. One at Last Days of Autumn in Knoxville. They're hosting an informal Friendsgiving dinner on Thanksgiving. Everybody's welcome to attend. Last Days providing the turkey and ham and a few sides. You might want to bring your favorite side dish so they have enough, and they're open at 4 o'clock. Turkey, football, the whole works. Also another Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving at Pour Tap Room for anybody who wants to join them there as well. They have both food for folks who love meat, also vegetarian and vegan items. Also a potluck at the Celebration Chalet at 4030 Flat Creek Road in Sevierville.
Now the bars are usually hopping on the Tuesday and Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, because you get folks who come back home for the holiday, right? Yeah. And you get home and you're like, okay, now what? I mean, I'm going to spend all day Thursday with these people, all day Friday with these people, and maybe longer. So
I must fortify myself beforehand.
So I'm just telling, because we do an improv show in a bar every Tuesday night, and our show, like the one tonight, the show the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, is jam-packed. It's one of our best shows of the year, just because it's close to Thanksgiving. There's nothing different about the show except that there's twice as many people, and it's just the energy is huge. Yeah. And the bar scene the nights before Thanksgiving has a name that I can't say on television. I'll tell you off air. But you can Google it and look up Urban Dictionary if you're so inclined. But it's a great night to get out and celebrate, because folks want to go out and do stuff before they get locked into the family cabin. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. I like the way you put that, locked in with family.
Yeah, it's like graduation. The lock-in. Take off your shoes.
You'll be here for a while.
We're shutting you can't get out.
That's when Mom walks over to the door and goes, click.
Now, if you are going to be here for Thanksgiving and looking for a restaurant, a lot of them are open, but I have a hunch that reservations may be few and far between to come by still.
We should go. Somebody should go look out the window and see if there's already a line forming at Paula Dean's.
I bet you there is.
It's really, at this point, we're 48 hours away, right?
Yeah.
So there's probably somebody camped out.
That and the old mill, and
yes.
You may have to settle for Big Daddy's Pizza or something like that if you haven't made your plans ahead of time.
Well, you can be thankful for pizza. There's nothing wrong with that.
You can have turkey pizza, probably.
Yeah.
You probably could.
I bet. I mean, they put chicken on pizza.
Yep.
They could totally do that. That makes sense. And then, you know what would be good? I like making stuffing with unusual things, like sticking pork barbecue into it, but use pizza crust. Use the bones of the pizza that'd be good.
Right.
All right, let's do it. Anyway, Mountain Fun Life best deals are at 978-1152. And all I can think about is stuffing. 865-978-1152. We'll be back with more of Morning in the Mountains coming right up.
Good morning. This is Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Live channel. Brad Lovett here with Rich Haley, and we have some women's basketball to talk about.
Yes, we do. The Lady Vols are playing tonight in Thompson Bowling. This is part of their 6-game homestand, which was great scheduling as far as I'm concerned here. In the holidays, they get to stay here instead of doing a whole lot of traveling.
Well, that's always a good thing.
That's always a good thing. So tonight they're taking on the Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lionettes. Now, try saying that 3 times real quick.
The Golden Lionettes.
Golden Lionettes. So I don't have a whole lot of information on their team, but the Lady Vols are still doing great. And like the men before them, they got ranked last week. They are now number 23, unless that changes this afternoon when the rankings come out. So that's our big game for this week.
All right, and that is a look at sports. For Rich Haley, I'm Brad Lovett, and more in just a moment on the Mountain Fun Live channel. In a while, we'll have some road closings in the national park because of weather conditions. I'm Brad Lovett, and here's your look at traffic.
Tennessee, and I'm here with Dixon, one of the property developers, and he's going to tell us a little bit.
Live channel. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy here with Brad Lovett, Jim Johnson, and Robert Ownby.
Thursday, so somebody will get a win.
Excellent fig jam. If you need some good fig jam, I've said this once before. I promised myself I would never.
Hello everyone, this is Richard Haley for Sports in the Smokies Update.
Anyway, this is Kelly and
Hey, welcome to Mountain Fun Life. We're at
You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Ladies. Have a performance coming in Pigeon Forge.
Sure, you have some light jackets and some fall sports clothes
right here in the mountains. Tune in. And
those on Roku and YouTube. Talk to you soon.
You've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. You have to carefully monitor your health for the rest of your life, and you have an increased risk of developing cardiovascular disease.
Cut. Type 2, take 2.
Action. You've been diagnosed with a new purpose, to fight for the amazing life you made for yourself, to look that risk of heart disease square in the face and say, no, not me. You've been given a new opportunity to live. Get started at NoDiabetesByHeart.org.
You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. That's our Tuesday wrap. I was telling you about the stuffing. Now, my mother-in-law, God rest her soul, used to put hamburger meat into the stuffing. Give it a little extra flavor, a little extra moisture. Well, one year we had this leftover pork barbecue from some of the restaurants, and it had the bark on it. It was really good kind. And we said, let's put that in the stuffing, and it was the best I've ever had. So if you can't eat bread.
That sounds like fun.
Hey, Thanksgiving, all diets end.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
There's no such thing as a diet Thanksgiving. It just doesn't exist.
I'm so glad
put
for
a little
you.
extra
Makes
something
me happy for you.
For the moisture in the stuffing. That's just, that's good stuff. All right, well, we'll be back tomorrow to talk more about Thanksgiving Eve, which is tomorrow. So have a great Tuesday. For Brad Lovett, Jim Johnson, and Rich Haley, I'm Frank Murphy. Thank you for watching Morning in the Mountains. Thank you for checking out our YouTube and Roku channels as well, and for liking and sharing us on Facebook. Talk to you tomorrow.